Hello, welcome to Type in a Minute. I'm Joseph Caserto. Let's talk about basic terms. When we first learned to write our ABCs, we called them letters, big and small. Here in typography, we call them characters, uppercase and lowercase. Well, these terms come from the early days of printing, when each letter was its own metal block, and printers stored the big ones in a case on top, the small ones in a case on the bottom. The measure of the big ones is called the cap height. The measure of the small ones is called the X height. And the part of the letter that goes beyond that bottom line is called the descender. The part that goes above the dotted middle line is called the ascender. Now that bottom line has a term all its own, and it plays a very important part in typography. The term is baseline, and when we line type up into words, sentences, and paragraphs, we can measure the distance from one baseline to another. And that has its own term too. It's called leading. And that also comes from the early days of type, when printers would actually put a strip of lead between lines to move them further apart. This has been Type in a Minute, Basic Terms. I'm Joseph Caserto.